Let's.
Well, he knows how to give a pregame talk. There's no doubt. I think that's obvious.
All right, welcome back to part 2. We didn't play any games, but we're going to go right back to that Bulls game. I don't know why my controller just stopped playing that.
I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Steve Kerr and Clark Miller. At the United Center, Chicago fans are cheering for their Bulls. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting 5 for both teams. And as we take a look here at Derrick Rose, guys, what's your take?
You know, nobody responds to end-of-game pressure like this guy. That's what comes to mind immediately for me. He's hit some monumental shots in his career, and some guys just embrace the moment at the end of the game. That's him.
You know, one of his other qualities, Steve, is how quickly he starts to break. I mean, he doesn't need numbers either. He can be a coast-to-coast, rack-to-rack guy all by himself.
Taking a look at Cleveland. They've got to be hoping that the road will be a little kinder to them than the winless homestand they just concluded.
I guarantee you the adrenaline is already flowing for both sides. And this means a little bit more to these players than just any game.
And, Steve, it means more to the fans, too. We've got an electric atmosphere in here, just like it always is when these two teams get together. Tell you what, it's hard to argue with the record for Coach Tom Thibodeau of the Bulls, but the rumor mill has it that the front office hasn't been happy with how hard he's ridden his top players. Luol Deng missed time last season with the hamstring injury. Joakim Noah came down with plantar fasciitis. Hey, those things happen, and I'm not quite sure you can put that at the feet of Tom Thibodeau.
Shot clock at 3. And that one hits back iron.
That's 3 misses to start the game, guys. Does not bode well here early.
The drive by James. The kick out to Irving. Now the pass to Beasley. From 12 feet out. It's stolen by Rodman. Rose against James. Rose passes to Jordan. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And going back to Tom Thibodeau and that minutes load on his stars, it seems it's getting harder for players to weather big minutes, Steve, these days.
I think it's going to be really interesting going forward to see this Bulls team this year and beyond. Will that wear them down? Their guys played too many minutes. They've had a lot of injuries. I think it's time to scale back a little bit on the minutes played.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Obvious foul. Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws. You know, last year, guys, I think it was in mid-February, Rose said that he wouldn't mind taking the whole year off. Usually you never hear stuff like that come out of a star's mouth, but his reasoning sounded sound. You have to listen to your body and take it from there. And everybody's a little different in how they respond, not only to an injury, but how they get ready to return and come back to the court.
Here's Rose after the made shot from James. Backing down is Rose with the lead pass, and Pippen slams it in.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him with a pass like that one.
Well, you go back to Rose and his recovery from that tough ACL tear. There was a fair amount of pressure on him to return in the playoffs, especially with other Bulls players themselves, Steve, battling through injury.
In fact, I was vocal about it, Kevin. I said that I thought he should come back, that he owed it to his teammates, but you know, in the end, he had to feel right. He had to feel confident, and if that was not the case, then he made the right decision in holding off to play this year.
Pippen kicks to Rodman.
Look at that shit.
Rodman against LeBron. Now the dish to James. Ilgauskas' screen on Rose. James, the finger roll finish at the bucket.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Philadelphia 76ers.
And they were really out-rebounded in that game, put them at a huge disadvantage.
Well, you get clobbered on the glass, it's always going to put you at a disadvantage, Steve. I mean, they needed to do a much better job of establishing position inside and then going after the ball. You can't just box out and have position. Go get the orange.
Ilgauskas' screen on Rodman. The drive by James. Fires the 3. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by James. And that's now 6 points for LeBron.
Bulls had won the Central each of the last 2 seasons, but were unable to make it 3 in a row as the Pacers grabbed the Central Division title last season. Still, considering the injuries, the Bulls had a good run.
Ain't no way.
Look at the big man there. He knows how to go up and get that rebound.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, Mike Brown and I shared a few moments. He said that their defensive focus, no surprise, will be trying to keep Derrick Rose out of the lane. He added, you know he's come a long way as an outside shooter, but he's a pick-your-poison type of player. We can't let him get into the paint. Makes sense, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. Those shots good from Jordan. And back to the Bulls. They went 9-7
Every time Jordan drives,
last
swat
year,
the
Steve,
shot.
and kept pace with the Pacers for a while for the title, but never could really close the gap.
Seems like the Bulls are always in the mix for the Central Division title. I mean, since the realignment in 2004, the Bulls have never finished in the bottom of this division, and more often than not, they're in one of the top 2 spots.
Rodman with the block. Now here's Pippen, coming off a stellar performance against Utah. Outside Jordan. Outside Pippen. Kept alive. Here's Noah. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Noah's got his first points of the game. Irving kicks to Beasley. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
That's outstanding hang-time improvisation right there.
Irving against Rose. Pass to Noah. Can't hit. Excellent D there from Z. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Beasley, who's covered by Rose. Beasley against Noah. And that one is good by Beasley. Beasley's got 6 points.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Horace Grant, he's checked in for Noah. Goes off the bit from Rodman. Rose attacking. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
Beasley sets a screen for Irving. Dishes it to James. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And that's now 6 points for the Prophet.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
And it's Pippen with the jam.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
Here's Beasley after the made shot from Scottie Pippen. Beasley inside. Some solid defense from Grant. Jordan dishes to Rose. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the dunk by Jordan.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
Both ends of that play, just fantastic.
Now here's LeBron. He just could not put it together in that loss to Philadelphia. It's Beasley on the wing. Rodman covered. Pippen with the steal. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Here's Jordan. Rejected by Beasley. Beasley right side. And it's Beasley again missing.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Pippen, the pass to Rose. Lets it go from 14. And it's good. Rose has got...
So irritating, even when you take a good shot, it doesn't fucking go in. What's the point of greening it if it doesn't go in? I feel like I make more shots not greening it than I do when I do green it.
Robinson against Beasley. Outside Robinson. Michael Jordan on the wing. Fires it up. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And now it's a 3-point Chicago lead. Well, Cleveland shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. On the court for Cleveland, Beasley in at power forward. Dion Waiters is out there with Price. Then there's Anderson Varejao. And it's Nance in at the 3.
Well, Robinson is a constant threat to heat up in a hurry, Kevin. He's one of those guys who has unlimited confidence, even when it's not quite warranted. He just gets out there, and he thinks he's going to make every shot, and he races around the floor and creates havoc. Great guy to have coming off your bench.
He's ideal to have coming off your bench. Contributing with points, he'll be contributing with cheering. You got to love that about him. That enthusiasm is contagious.
Now here's Jordan. After the miss from Beasley. Gets the bucket. 8 points for Nate Robinson.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real
So
struggle, but
infuriating,
he's
bro.
got it going.
Even when you try to create
Noah
space
once
to
again
make good
had
shots,
a really
you still
solid
can't get
season, but his
anything.
field goal percentage numbers dropped from where they had been the past 2 years. I think part of it was not having Derrick Rose on the floor.
Like, look at that shit, bro. Like,
He was hurt. Plantar fasciitis bothered him some, but not having Rose, I think, led to Noah forcing the issue a bit.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Ilgauskas is checked in. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
yeah, off me.
Beasley kicks to Irving. Noah with the block. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Pass to Jordan. And he uses the glass on the way.
I just fucking go flying right past Jordan instead of
And a
just
closer
actually
look
hit
here
the
at the
ball.
hustle stats for Chicago.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Now, they've done a really good job of getting their hands into passing lanes and coming away with some steals in the early going.
Well, and speaking of Noah, some dip into his finishing numbers. You wonder if his injuries played a part in that.
Yeah, Coach Thibodeau rode him pretty hard. Career high in minutes. In fact, second most per game among centers in the NBA last season. And we remember he had the foot injury during the playoffs. So he's always had some health issues. But
He gets the ball back.
Are you surprised that he's become the warrior that he's become in the NBA?
Not really, Kevin. He's a winner at Florida, a guy who loved to play. He's got a lot of passion for the game.
Beasley against Rodman. Another 3 for Cleveland.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Yeah, shoddy defense there. Far too slow to react on the closeouts.
Jordan with the screen on Irving. On its way from Rose for 2. And that one goes long.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
LeBron dishes to Waiters. That's good.
Finally, bro.
And now just a 3-point Bulls lead.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
And here's Jordan outside. Offensive rebound. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Bulls have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
I tell you what, the Cavs can certainly attest to how strong the Central Division was last year. It was a big problem for the Cavs finding wins against the rest of their division mates, and they ended up last in the Central Division standing.
James checked in for Dion Waiters. Now here's Beasley. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Philadelphia. Back to Irving. Great defense that time from Noah. And for the Cavs, nobody expected them to win the Central by any means. But, Steve, their fans were hoping they could avoid another finish at the bottom of the heap and a division record of 3-13.
Well, that's 3 straight finishes at the bottom of the Central Division for them. But look, this is a tough group of teams.
The animations just take so long, but you can't, like, come out fast enough to fucking
at the
rebound.
top. But, you know, Cleveland is a young team. They're going up against some veteran squads. They should be better as this season goes on and as their young players continue to improve.
Now here's Rose. After the miss from Z. Rose, that's good. And it's a 9-point Bulls lead. Cleveland's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Beasley with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. LeBron passes to Beasley. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
Well, we've got a moment to look back at last year's Bulls. 8th in rebound, 8th in assists, and they were top 10 in free throw percentage. That's always helpful in winning games.
And what stands out to me, Clark, with what you just talked about is the rebounds, because this is a very physical team. They like to try to bully their opponent at both ends of the floor. On the defensive glass, they were excellent, and then offensively, on missed shots, they really got after it and tried to get second chance.
Let him just walk in the
Let's now go to the sideline and catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey guys, tee the 76ers played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 36 points and added 3 rebounds as well. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing, Clark.
Yeah, I agree. I was just glad I got a chance to witness it. It's always such a special night when a player of his caliber gets so locked in and focused.
And you know, in an 82-game season with so much talent, every once in a while, everything's going to click. I mean, that was definitely the case that night.
Irving kicks to Beasley. On the wing, James. From outside the arc. Cannot hit. So the Bulls will take it the other way. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And the thing I took away from that game was how dominant they were on the boards.
Well, it's impossible not to see that domination. Based on the numbers, it was really lopsided in the rebounding battle.
Now here's Beasley.
Hammer time! Hammer time! Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Now here's Pippen. 7 points in the game.
I guarantee I'm shooting over 55%.
Double team on Rose. And stolen by LeBron. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Beasley for 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Now just a 3-point Chicago lead. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
There's no agenda. I mean, the ball's just moving to whoever is open, and as a result, they've kind of developed a clicking kind of pace to their game. It's been fun to watch.
And here's Rose, following the 3 from Beasley. Pocket 2, and it's Rose missing. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Beasley with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Fifth on the list, LeBron James.
It's not on me.
That's the name of the game for him.
Now,
He stripped the ball.
presented by Sprint. Today's the Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
A view here from below, a statue of the transcendent Michael Jordan, the all-time great Chicago Bull.
Really an extraordinary game for Beasley. 22 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those 3-point shots.
Yeah, you said it. I mean, he is using the long-range jumper to deadly effect.
And now let's check out
Taking the paint, bro. Like, what are you doing?
Fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball.
I got fouled.
So the
Damn,
Bulls
bro.
5 right now.
Why did he come out of
They've
the
got
paint?
Noah. Dennis Rodman is out there with Pippen. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Jordan in at the 2 guard. Beasley inside, working on Rodman. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. 24 points for Beasley.
Guys, he's got the length to get to the rim, and when he gets there, you never see a clumsy or awkward finish out of him. Everything is smooth and fluid.
Rejected by LeBron. And here is James on the wing. Irving for the tie. Second shot opportunity, and the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
The road back hasn't been an easy one, but they've managed to climb all the way out of the hole and tie this game.
I have to say, pretty remarkable, Steve. At one point, I thought they were done.
Rose kicks to Jordan. The 3. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
When Derrick Rose came into the league, he was mostly viewed as just a scoring point guard. But he's done a nice job of finding ways to boost his assist total and be more of a playmaker for his teammates. And he's done that each year he's been in the league.
Come on. That's fucking green, bro. What do you mean that's not going on?
Yeah, that was very nice. Impressive. It made it a much more difficult shot. That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Now Beasley.
I want ISO, bro.
He's got 24.
Jordan want this shit. Give me that foul. And 1. Fuck.
2 free throws now for him.
Right.
Well, Clark, you mentioned Rose assist totals have climbed pretty steadily over the years, and Steve, I know you appreciate that. All that he can do, he's always looking for others.
Man, I think that's what makes him so dangerous offensively, because he can create his own shot or for his teammates. It may not be just a pure point guard, but it's not because of a lack of passing ability. He's a modern-day point guard who can do anything.
Pippen dishes to Noah, and stolen.
Mind you, I have a 99 overall free throw.
It's Beasley on the wing.
Bricking them like that. Even if it's not perfect, I shouldn't be bricking them like that.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And here's what the Chicago Bulls schedule is looking like. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Fuck dribbling.
Irving with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. For three, Beasley. And it's Beasley again missing. Chicago leading. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
And as you'd expect, they pretty much handled this team a year ago.
Beasley with the rebound.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
It's off his leg.
Thank you.
And the officials saying it was kicked.
Like every time I get close to this motherfucker, he like, oh, let me just throw the ball.
Both coaches getting a chance here to review the strategy at this point of the game.
He ain't got fouled yet either, bro. He ain't got to reach in and foul yet.
Rehydration going
crazy
on with Gatorade. Everyone trying to bring their top game here tonight.
Yeah, that's why you see the trainers going around to every player, making sure they're hydrated, they're getting enough to drink during the game. And so important to hydrate yourself and keep yourself strong and ready to play for these big minutes down the stretch.
Mark, opposite ends of the conference here, the expectations are pretty much the same as last season.
Well, Kevin, you never know what's going to happen. You don't know where the upsets will take place, but they do occur pretty much all the time.
The three gets it to go. Beasley's got 28.
Wow, he's got such a sweet three-point stroke. The way he can shoot it, forcing opposing bigs out on the perimeter, can really open up the lane.
Rose kicks to Rodman. Outside Jordan.
Fuck out of here, Jordan.
Beasley.
Knew that shit was coming.
Pippen against LeBron. Beasley. Stolen
Should have spin. That's what
fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Jordan. That one wide left.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. You know, in one of the more compelling postseason stories, the question about when the Bulls would bring Derrick Rose back just continued to hover around the playoffs.
Look how fast Dennis recovered, bro.
It seems like when they've gone to it, it's really come through. And that's not something that you get away from.
Bulls making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Jordan against James. Jordan can't get that one to fall. Going back to the Bulls, and even without Rose, I think the team made a big statement, Steve, with how they played in the postseason. They showed that they weren't just a one-man show with Rose running things, and have a solid core and system that will always compete.
Well, it's the second straight year that the Bulls have essentially been without Rose in their playoff run due to injury. And so I think Chicago fans are kind of wondering what exactly the roof is for this team, the ceiling, if you will. Let's hope that Rose stays healthy this year, so we'll find out.
Back to Rodman. The feed to Rose. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Fuck out of here.
Blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Ooh.
It's actually pretty sick. I'll block that. What are you gonna do, bro?
And so here is Chicago. 7-point differential.
Kevin, defensively, they're giving a better effort here in the second half. I mean, they seem to be settled down. They're communicating. They're working together. And that allows you to play good D.
James, the pass to Beasley.
You fucking got the ball instead.
6 to shoot. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And now it's a 9-point Cavalier lead.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making. Now we get a chance to check out LeBron James. Terrific year last season for him. 3rd in scoring, 5th in field goal percentage. And he was also ranked in the top 10 in assists. So an incredible knack for finding the open man.
And how about that scoring average of his, Steve? I mean, you can't have any off nights when you're able to put up those kinds of numbers.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Gordy's checked in. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on an 18-7 run. Irving dishes to Beasley. Stolen by Rose. Now let's send it to Doris on the sideline.
Gentlemen, this summer the Bulls broke ground on a new 60,000 square foot practice facility situated just east of the United Center. Starting next season, it will replace the 12-year-old Berto Center, a half-hour away in Deerfield, Illinois. The Bulls coming back downtown and doing it in style, in a state-of-the-art building with all the amenities, including a rooftop green terrace. Kevin?
Pretty impressive, Doris. Thanks. Irving kicks to Beasley. Puts up a 3, and the shot is good. Beasley's got 35.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Jordan the pass to Grant. Working on Doherty. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. LeBron tries to keep it alive. Here's Butler, and the layup is good. Butler's got 13. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Price kicks to Beasley. There's the double team with Pippen. Beasley with it. Out guarded by Kukoc. Here's
Price gets
Ilgauskas.
there, bro. I don't know what it is.
Ilgauskas has
He
got
just
5
drives the
points
basket,
now in the
bro.
quarter.
Passing this
Man,
big
a
play.
gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Kukoc backs down. Gets the bucket. Cleveland's
Good shot.
gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Kukoc against Beasley. Back to Price. Beasley outside. Just 5 on the clock. Soft touch off the glass. Beasley's
why I
got
keep dropping the
37.
ball.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Lucas with it. Lucas off a pick from Rodman. Shot
Fuck out
denied.
of here, boy.
They recover it. Rodman double team. Lucas dishes to Pippen. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Ilgauskas has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start varying some of those.
Motherfucker pushed me out of bounds, bro. Like, what?
That's a major mental
foul.
mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Here's Rose.
Fuck out
Rejected
of
by
here.
Beasley.
You know. Over that shit.
Left side West. Back to Beasley. Delonte West on the wing.
Yeah.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I can't get
Bulls
one
trail by
person
8.
to actually give me an assist. I have one fucking assist out of a
He
12
feeds it to
minute
Butler. Three-pointer.
quarter sim.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
That makes sense.
16 points for Butler.
Something's starting to click for this team, guys. You can feel it. The three-pointers are dropping. Their offense is flowing.
They've had a great second half from long range.
Kicks it to Ilgauskas. Price. Ilgauskas' screen on Noah. West inside. Guarded by Pippen. Beasley, the pass to LeBron. A three-pointer is right on target. LeBron's got 9.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
The basket counts
And he
and
hits
one.
that. Damn, Jimmy
The
Butler.
chance to make it a
What the fuck?
The second he got around the pick,
Jimmy fucking Butler.
Very, very
Jimmy
well
Buckets
done.
Butler, bro.
James
Goddamn.
checked in for Cleveland.
Ass motherfucker.
Going into the season, the hopes were high for the Cavs this past year, but the injury bug really derailed them. Injuries to Irving, Thompson, Zeller, and the big one to Varejao really threw them off kilter in terms of having a decent season.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. They double him with Jordan. Back to Irving. Makes the lead pass.
Man, that was unreal.
Mark it up.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense.
I'm not even sure we're gonna win this game, to be honest, bro.
Make sure to pick up a
kinda
copy of
close.
2K Sports Mag.
And the final period of play just about to start. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And they're attacking the gaps in the defense with their quick, aggressive drives into the paint area.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Beasley, he's in at power forward. Kyrie Irving is out there with the Prophet. And it's LeBron James. And it's Ilgauskas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area they just can't afford to get lazy with.
You know, I think the effort's been there, Steve, but they're still getting outworked just by a scope.
Noah with the block. Here's Rose. Outside Pippen. Double team on Rose. Jordan. And it's good. Through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, here's a guy who gives the coach the luxury of a very simple play call, which is just the ISO. Get in the ball and get out of the way, and good things are going to happen.
And you know, at the end of the day,
Damn,
Steve,
Bronny, I know you
have
just
to
didn't throw it up on
respect
the
his
backboard,
overall
bro.
defensive acumen. I mean, it's not just one thing he does well at that end. He knows how to guard from A to Z.
Rose attacking. Rejected by Irving. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. For 3, Beasley.
Money.
And it's Chicago with the
Fucking
rebound.
green bean.
Pippen's
Missed
got
it.
his 5th rebound right now in the game. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Jordan against James. Jordan kicks to Rodman. Rose. Back to Rodman. Fires the 3. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got assist number 8 now on the night. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He told his squad, listen, guys, it's close. It's about execution here. If we do that, I like our chances. No hero ball, just trust each other and make the simple play. Kevin?
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done. And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
James dishes to Irving. Beasley. Rodman covering. Beasley outside. He dishes it to James. Beasley. A three-pointer, no good.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Pippen against LeBron. Back to Beasley.
Oh,
Dennis Rodman pulls it
killing
in.
me.
Rodman's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Jordan hits it, right?
Jordan gets it to go.
He's starting to feel it. He's in his groove here in the second half.
I'm trying to fucking take over, dude. It's like, it's really trying to tell me what to do when I'm literally trying to do it. It's not fucking let me do it.
You're good, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Beasley for 3. Good. Beasley's got 42 in the game.
This is unbelievable. What a shooting exhibition we're seeing out there today.
And T is going to pick up a foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. He passes to Augustus. He kicks to Irving. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Beasley with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Stolen by Noah.
It literally happens to everybody. They just double team.
Michael Jordan number 1. James covering. That drops. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Irving, good.
And now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
Noah against Augustus. Noah, the pass to Rodman. Feeds to Pippen. Fires from the wing. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Not a bad look at the hoop, just couldn't get it to bounce in for him.
Irving can't hit.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Rose kicks to Pippen. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Now look at the Cavaliers' upcoming schedule. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Well, you know that Charlotte game has a lot of attention on it, guys.
Mark Price, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. That puts them in the lead. That's 7 points for Z. Clark and Steve, neither team with a big advantage here in the 4th quarter.
5 times we've had the lead switch so far. I mean,
fuck out of here, Jordan.
We go.
Man, I think that total could rise, Clark, because 2 evenly matched teams playing a tough game.
Well, you know, you look at LeBron James, maybe more than any other player in NBA history, he's great in a way that transcends position. Size, skill, savvy, know-how. I mean, he's got it all.
And when you talk about LeBron's ability to really play any position on the floor, when you look back, has Steve there ever been a player you could say that about?
I'm not sure if you could say that about both ends of the floor. I mean, there's a lot of great defensive players who can guard everybody. Scottie Pippen or Dennis Rodman. Offensively, Magic Johnson could play any position he wanted, but to be able to do so at both ends is what separates LeBron James.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
Oh, boy. Whipped cream, cherry on top. It always comes back to dessert.
This guy's putting on the clinic out there.
By the way, I know I'm getting fouled every fucking time I shoot my goddamn controller
bumper. Centerpiece of their offense.
And Rodman be hit me, bro. I know for a fact that's some fouls they ain't fucking called, bro.
Walking foul. The defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a 3-point play chance here.
Well, the Bulls battled in last year's postseason. Got a Game 7 win in Brooklyn to sneak out of round 1 in what was one of the more interesting series of the first round, but then fell to the Heat in round 2.
They double him with Noah. Beasley, the pass to Price. Ilgauskas. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Pippen kicks to Rose. And the rejection by LeBron. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter.
That's money.
Took him no time at all on that one. And the Cavaliers lead by 2. And for the Bulls, no Rose the whole time. And they had questions constantly being asked if he would return. But the team came together, Steve, and showed the Bulls aren't just a one-man show.
You know, they missed him, though, Kevin. And desperately. I thought
Jimmy
they
hit that.
performed admirably, but they really
Jimmy hit
needed him
that.
against the Heat. They were able to steal game 1 in that Eastern Conference semifinal matchup, but without him, the Bulls just didn't have enough firepower to beat Miami.
Beasley with Noah picks him up. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
They got right to the rim,
Jimmy
but got
did.
hammered once he got there by the defense.
But that was a nice job taking it strong and forcing his way to the line. Well done. They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
To keep a lead like this, they should continue to attack the paint like they have been. Don't settle for jump shots. Find your way to the free throw line.
LeBron against Pippen, looking to get back on track here. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And he makes the first.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws. Boy, that was solid. I'll tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My
Go for
goodness.
that bitch out of bounds.
Chicago's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so
He
far.
wanted to move, but that shit wasn't happening.
Rose goes in. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Here's Beasley. Noah with the block. And they get it back. And the shot is good. Here's Butler. Passes it to Rose. Puts one up from 19. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Seems to me that anytime the game is on the line, he's perfectly willing to be the hero, or the GOAT for that matter. And that's what it takes to be clutch in big situations. You can't be afraid to fail.
And what I love about watching him play, Steve, is his terrific agility and body control. Even with the multiple defenders closing in, he contorts his body at angles that really give him a chance to make shots from weird positions all the time.
Pippen kicks to Butler. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Price dishes to Beasley. There's the pass to James. Now Ilgauskas inside. And that one's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Well, he recognized the advantage size-wise, and he went right at the defender. That's how you do it.
Pippen against LeBron. Pippen, the pass to Butler. Rose sets the screen for Butler. Back to Pippen. Wide open look. Gets it to go. Pippen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This game has taken on a new feel since halftime.
For sure, the energy level on both sides has gone way up after the break.
Butler against James. Backing down is LeBron. It's Beasley on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. The stupendous finish in traffic. Beasley's got 51.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
And it's Rose penetrating. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one. Beasley. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
And how was it a turnover on me again, bro? Wow, when there's 2 people over there. He had to fucking just... You can't be telling me I'm just fucking just losing the ball, bro. Like, come on.
Rose against Irving.
Nonsense, bro.
Rose, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 3.
Like, most of my turnovers
There's
is
the
literally
dish to
just
Beasley.
my character just like, fuck it, I'm just going to lose the ball now.
Pass to James. Butler with the block. Rose against Ilgauskas. Rose goes in.
Fuck out of
That
here.
one's good. Rose has got 19 points.
That's
That's how you get the crowd on its feet. Huge bucket. They've been waiting for that one, guys.
James, a screen on Rodman. They double him with Noah. Beasley with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Rodman against Beasley. Pocket four. It's good.
Money.
Well, this quarter is going awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
It's a close game.
Pippen against LeBron.
They get pretty bad.
Pippen kicks it to
Surprised they
Noah.
put Jordan back in.
Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Beasley for three.
That's money. Green! Fucking green! And I miss it again, bro. Like,
Fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
can't make this shit up, dog, bro. I've made more shots
To Rodman.
without greening than I have with
Leads him in
greening.
there. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Chicago calls timeout. They're
I could understand if I was like,
down by three.
I can understand if I was
17
covered,
seconds
but I
left in
was
the fourth quarter of this
literally
one.
all the way
Those
open.
Well, they've got two options.
Not even
They
contested.
can go for the three and the tie, or the quick two and the foul.
I like the idea of going for the quick two. Take it to the rim, and that wouldn't be a bad way to approach this situation.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
But you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by two.
Y'all not winning this shit, bro.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a three-point game.
Huge free throws there, and that could be the difference. It will force, more than likely, a desperation three-point attempt.
And here's Jordan outside. He's off from three.
Watch it block ball LeBron up there.
Cavaliers pulling it out. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
Well, that'll do it for Doris.
Yeah, we really got to work on our game, man. Like, I shouldn't have to put up fucking 50 points. I didn't even get any assists. That's the craziest thing. That's how I knew we were playing poorly. I had fucking 4 assists, not even 5. I had 4 assists. Even though we won that, we still played like very, very poorly. Honestly, if I didn't go off this game, we would have lost this game. 100%. Yeah, like Irving had 4 points. Fucking Bronny had 9. LeBron had 13. I had 50. Like, I don't know, man. They bench, I mean, the Bulls bench put up 40 points. I mean, like, ain't no joke, bro. Like,
you guys were rolling tonight, and you really seem to be feeling it with your shot. How much of a factor did that play in the win?
Someone's always going to get hot. Tonight it happened to be me. And you can never just pick out one thing and say that's the reason we won the game. There's so much more to it than that. Sure, my shooting was a contributing factor, but you got to talk about all the rest of the stuff too if you want a complete story. I ain't going to get into all that though. You guys can figure it out on your own. For now, I'm just happy with that W.
alright, we can move on to the next game. While this is loaded, I'm going to be answering some text messages.
And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warmed up for the tip. It's the Timberwolves in Minnesota for a little interconference action here at the Target Center. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. In the booth, as always, with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. And, guys, check it out. Ricky Rubio. What can we expect here?
He's really kind of a showman, Kevin. I mean, he loves the pass. He loves, you know, the flair. He gets out in transition, finds guys with no-look passes, and puts them on the money. He is fun to watch.
And you can't talk about him without mentioning his great passing ability. Not just the right pass, not just perfect placement, but excellent timing to spring his guys for the best possible look.
Taking a look at Cleveland. This is a determined team right now, and they've gone 7-1 in what's been a terrific start to the season.
And Kevin, they know how to beat this team. We saw that in their first meeting. So we've got to see if they can do it again, sweep this season series, and give that club something to think about.
Yeah, you know what? I expect them to come out and attack the same way, Steve. I mean, they did it the last time. If it was good enough then, why not now?
Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Well, they were lucky it wasn't a blowout because they didn't put forth a very strong performance in that one.
Like,
they just couldn't
is he not pushing me out of bounds,
bro? Steve, no matter
it's
what
crazy.
approach they
Just
used,
like
it was
game,
futile.
you just run out of bounds so easily, even when you're
And
not
here are
trying.
the Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Yeah, it was a big loss, pretty much pure domination. And I thought the key was the rebounding total. I mean, it was ugly. They were completely dominated on the glass. That's going to have to improve tonight.
Now, here is Ilgauskas. 11 points for him in that last game against Chicago.
And his rebounding in that game, Kevin, just tremendous. He owned the boards.
Now, here's James. Beasley, guarded by Garnett. Ring shot on the way. No good from Beasley. Steve said it. They were atrocious on the glass when they last met. What do they need to do, Clark, to change that in this game?
Well, a couple of things. One, they need more bodies in the paint. I mean, you got to have more bodies in the paint. Then you've got to be ready to box out. They left one or two guys on an island down there, and you can't do that. That's not going to work.
Shot clock at 2, and stolen by James. Now, Cleveland moving it up. James with the ball. That's good.
How about that nice 1-2 punch there, guys? Great defensive play, and, of course, it leads to the great basket in transition.
Love the attacking style there, Steve.
Now, here's Rubio. He had 15 points last outing. Rubio gets a screen from Martin, and it's Rubio penetrating. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
And he's man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Bulls in Chicago.
It seemed like they hit every big shot they had in that game. Kevin, their offense was clicking, but really clutch in big moments.
That's ideally the way you want it to unfold on the road, Steve. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into the game.
And here we go. Martin, the pass
Game
to Brewer.
just started. I'm already getting double game.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And now a look at Kevin Martin here. How he performed last season, 4th in free throw percentage. And he was a top 10 three-point shooter as well.
Yeah, and you talked about it, Steve, what a stellar season it was for him at the stripe. I mean, they are freebies. They're called free for a reason, and he certainly made that come true because he knocked them down at a high rate.
And the pass to Rubio. Garnett outside. Love with the screen on Ilgauskas. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the high post. The Cavaliers pull it in.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done. Well, the Cavs really didn't have a lot of players that demanded attention on defense last year. Really, just Kyrie Irving. And when he was out, their offense had no punch.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around. He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Beasley kicks to Irving. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
And for the Cavs, Cleveland managing just 6 wins out of the 30 games they had out of conference.
Well, when you can only win 6 games against the West, I mean, there's a pretty good chance you're going to finish at the bottom of the East. I thought injuries really derailed the Cavs season, but they weren't ready to go out on the road and beat better Western teams. Too many young players on the team who just didn't understand the NBA yet.
LeBron outside. Covered by Brewer. The kick out to Irving. Pass to Beasley. Second chance shot. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
That whistle got a big response from this crowd, and it is not a favorable one, let's say.
I'll tell you what, the fans can't believe that they made that call.
Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. We'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Mike Brown. What's the news there, Doris?
I would have got the loose ball, and it would have been out on me.
They would like to contain. He said that it goes beyond what KG can contribute in the stat sheet, explaining when Garnett gets going with his intensity, that just feeds into the rest of the team, and it becomes a vicious cycle. Keeping Kevin from igniting his team is something they'd like to avoid here.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
You know, for Ricky Rubio, I think we all know he's a great passer. The question for him coming out of Spain was how well he'd be able to score at the NBA level. And that's been his biggest weakness so far. Shot under 40% from the field last season.
Now, here's Rubio.
How about we actually just
Martin dishes
get
to
basic
Rubio.
shots up right now.
Back to Martin. Left side, Martin. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a 3-point play. And for Rubio, it wasn't just one area of the floor. He struggled both on his outside shooting and finishing around the rim. You know, he's going to have to get better.
And you have to think that's been his primary focus. I mean, defensively and passing, he's very good. So if he can improve his scoring, he'll be in great shape. And it's a combination of adding skill to his ability as an offensive player, but also adding strength and getting familiar with the NBA.
LeBron is clearly not even
guy,
like
so give him time, but he's got tremendous potential.
Trying to fucking attempt to be in
the
position to shoot
attempt by
that ball.
Kyrie Irving. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and completes the layup. Martin's got 5 points so far. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Beasley for 3. LeBron passes to Beasley. Lets it go from deep. Count that one. He's got 9.
Wow, he's got such a sweet three-point stroke. The way he can shoot it, forcing opposing bigs out on the perimeter, can really open up the lane.
Now, here's Brewer. 20 points for him last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And he did some nice
That's
work
right, like,
on
my
the boards
teammates
too,
always
Kevin.
make
That
the,
was
like,
definitely
worst
a factor in that game as well.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Beats.
Oh, are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great.
And these two teams continuing to trade blows like heavyweights in the middle of the ring.
So many times tonight, the energy in this building has gone from one way to the other.
Martin with a screen on Irving, and it's Rubio penetrating. Brewer. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Brewer's got 5 points so far. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already, and as Rasheed Wallace once said, both teams playing hard, my man.
Loud with the screen for Martin. Kicks it to Rubio. In low to Garnett. And that one's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Knocks it loose.
Makes no sense.
Now here's Beasley. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. Clock at 6. LeBron outside. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. Beasley played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Rubio and Martin manning the backcourt. Garnett out there with Longley. And it's Muhammad in at the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Martin kicks to Rubio. 6 on the shot clock. Rubio gets a screen from Garnett. No good on the dribble.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
Nice shot by James. Clark and Steve, this tug-of-war game continues.
You know what? And they just keep flip-flopping the lead again and again and again.
Yeah, how about that last lead change, guys? That's number 7 for the game.
Rubio, the pass to Longley. In low to Garnett. Leads him in there. And the shot is good.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Beasley outside. Back to Irving.
And Irving not even trying to play it, bro.
He feeds it to Beasley. Back to Irving. It's up a 3. That's good. Irving's got 5 now.
Well, here in the second, not as listless. They're showing some signs of life offensively.
Well, great sign, because after that poor first quarter, now they're playing better offensively and they have the lead.
Muhammad dishes to Rubio. Muhammad, no luck.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Beasley, guarded by Garnett. Garnett against Beasley. And again, it's Cleveland.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
Rubio against Irving. And Rubio kicks to Garnett. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
You know, for a guy his size, he doesn't play above the rim very often like he did on that slam.
Still got some power behind him, though.
Yeah, I mean, you let him get in close like that, he'll throw one down hard on you.
No good from Beasley.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And Rubio kicks to Martin. Offensive rebound.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Marv comes in for Luke Longley. And Corey Brewer's subbed in for Muhammad.
Guys, we know it was a struggle last season for the Timberwolves, but against the Eastern Conference, they were pretty competitive. Nearly had a 500 record against teams from the East.
And Rubio kicks to Martin. Dishes it to Love. 7-foot shot. Rejected by Ilgauskas. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Beasley for 3. Beasley can't get that
second green that I've missed.
On back to the Timberwolves.
Count how many
improvement over how they've done, Steve, over the past few seasons.
Yeah, the last few years, that's easily the best winning percentage the Wolves have had against the Eastern Conference. They won't want to take much from last season to this one, but maybe that's something at least they can carry over and try to build on.
A 3-ball.
Another 3rd green and a 3rd miss.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
There's literally no defense being played. I'm literally shooting the best shot I can literally came possible.
Outside.
With a 99, by the way. A 99 3-point.
Brewer, the pass to Rubio.
And I'm still fucking
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Shot clock at 5. Here's Martin. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. 5th on the list, LeBron James.
Now, that's the name of the game for him. Just putting the ball in the bucket. How about the season he had a year ago? Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Man, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
This motherfucker let it strip it.
A
He's
look
trying to
now
block.
at where the Timberwolves ranked in the NBA last year. 5th in steals, 14th in rebounding. As for the assist numbers, not as strong for them. Top 20 in the league. They certainly are capable of much better in that area.
Why am I
Still,
guarding
I
to
think
him?
the key
Why
to
is
their
it Kyrie
team was
playing?
the steals that you talked about, because they were a team that put a lot of pressure on the offense. They got out and played the passing lane, tried to force turnovers, and when they did, they usually converted those into points at the other end, and that's one of the reasons they were pretty good.
For three, Beasley. That one goes. Count it. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Open shot. Love. Nice D from Williams.
You know, for most of his tenure in Minnesota, Kevin Love has been a happy camper. But last season, he made some statements that showed he had some reservations about just how long he'll be a Timberwolf.
And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Hey guys, T in their last game against the Bulls delivered quite a performance. He had 55 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, but nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough. Well, it's an almost impossible task guarding him. He's so strong and quick. LeBron is like a locomotive bearing down. You see why teams have to give hard fouls to stop him, because a little bit of contact just is not going to be enough to stop him.
Hey, Steve, a lot of contact isn't enough to stop the freight train LeBron James. I mean, he draws so much attention defensively, but what makes him special is how he can punish a defense for overcommitting, because I think his greatest attribute amongst all of his great attributes is his passing ability.
That's good. And going back to the comments Kevin Love made, he expressed some concerns with the team's management and some of their maneuvering of players and who they were looking at.
Well, I think he was surprised, along with the rest of us, that they didn't offer him the full 5-year contract. And they were worried about his knee. And so in the end, he said, okay, give me 4, but I get a 4th-year option. And as a result, Minnesota looking like they might lose him altogether.
You know, the Wolves were just decimated by injuries last year, and it really put a snag in their season from the start, with Rubio still recovering from his ACL tear and Kevin Love missing a lot of time with his hand fractures. They were missing 2 major building blocks. Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Love right side. He passes to Brewer from outside the arc, and it's good. Brewer's got 8 points. And with the Wolves last year, Ricky Rubio came back and helped them turn things around a bit, but Kevin Love would end up playing very few games for him, Steve, and they never really got the chance that they once seemed to have.
Now, Love's injury, I think, just devastated this team, and Rubio, of course, coming off that ACL, he eventually made it back, but those are the key guys. Rubio and Love have to be the foundation of this club. They added a lot of three-point shooting in the offseason, so this should be a pretty well-rounded team, but it's up to the stars, Kevin. And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
And that one's good. 25 points for Beasley.
Starting to really play well here and trying to pull away.
Yeah, and they're doing it effectively, Steve. I mean, they're on all cylinders right now, clicking beautifully.
Rubio outside. Beasley with the steal.
Doing that shit.
From about 16, and that one's good. Beasley's got 27 points.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Love with the screen for Rubio. Rubio gets a screen from Love, and it's Rubio penetrating. The shot is off.
Couldn't convert, but nice little
So weird,
two-man
dude,
game
the
there.
rebound in this game.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go
Just
back
got
to that the next
15
trip.
rebounds last game, but now I can't even get
Beasley with
2
guarded now
rebounds
by
right in
Kevin
front of me.
Love. The dish to James. Back to Beasley, and it's Kevin Love with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Beasley outside. And Nance kicks to Beasley. He dishes it to Waiters. Feeds to Nance.
Even though Deion Waiters can
moving
shoot
the
the
ball
three, he
around.
won't shoot the 3.
Passes it to Price. Lets it go with the 3. Gets it to go. Trice has got himself on the board with 3 there.
I like the way they've picked it up here offensively in the second.
Well, they've really caught fire. Their shooting percentage is in the high 50s now, so they're rolling.
And Buttinger kicks to Martin. For 3, Schved, and good on the basket. Book it.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away. The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
A dominating first half of basketball. And so far,
Now, presented by Sprint.
It's Wednesday.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Just an amazing game for Beasley. He's got 27 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
Well, they'd be in a much different position in this game if he wasn't burying those long balls.
On the court for Cleveland, Beasley in at power forward. Prophet is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Z, and it's LeBron at the 3 spot.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
As he should. That's a good decision. When he gets a clean look, he's got to take it.
Beasley dishes to James. LeBron outside. Beasley misses the 3. Rubio against Irving. Here's Rubio. Outside Martin. Back to Rubio. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. LeBron passes to Beasley. It's taken away by Brewer. Irving against Rubio. And Brewer kicks to Rubio. Kevin Martin on the wing. Garnett with a screen on LeBron. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, one of the struggles for a young team is figuring out how to win on the road. And winning on the road is not just execution, it's preparation and mindset. And young teams struggle to put that together, and the Cavs were certainly a team that struggled with that.
Irving kicks to James. It's Beasley on the wing. He's against Garnett. There's the double team with Martin. Irving from long range. And there's a whistle. That goes on Z. That is his first foul of the game. Timberwolves trail by 12. And here's Rubio. Outside Martin. Back to Rubio. Pass to Garnett.
Oh, shit.
That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
I'm not reading it.
Rubio's got 4 assists in the game. For the Cavaliers, being young was a big problem, and not having much luck with injuries was another. But, Steve, it can be tough to score points when you're on the road, and they struggle with that in a big way.
Well, they would end up in the bottom 5 in scoring last year while on the road, and that did them no favors. And defense, I mean, that was another issue. They couldn't stop anybody. So you combine bad offense, bad defense, going on the road, you're in some trouble.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside Martin. Garnett with the screen for Martin. On the wing, Brewer. He kicks it to Garnett. Martin up top, uncovered. The rebound by Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got 6 rebounds in the game. Irving dishes to LeBron. Beasley outside. Doubled by Brewer. Beasley kicks to Irving. The shot misses.
Oh,
You look at Irving and how much success he's had early in his NBA career.
Every fucking time I pass it to Kyrie, he just decides to just not know how to fucking do a layup or anything.
His
Bro.
health.
So
He's just
annoying.
had a lot of nagging injuries, and he would love to put together an injury-free season.
Martin the pass to Garnett. Shoots a fader. And the shot is long.
Well, he had to fade away there. The defense was all over him, and he got it off, just couldn't get it to go.
Beasley with it. Now Garnett defending. Beasley off a pick from James. Beasley dishes to Irving. James outside. 5 to shoot. LeBron against Martin. Great D that time for Martin. And for Kyrie Irving, his first
What's my character
All-Star
doing?
appearance
Like
last
how long I
season,
stay
and
locked
just
in animation?
his second year.
Well, you look at his age and what he's doing. Really a skilled scorer and playmaker already with size and athleticism. I like his savvy too, Kevin. He's very slick in how he gets around the basketball court. This kid has a chance to perhaps be an MVP caliber player in a few more years.
It's out on me.
Out of bounds,
Guaranteed.
Minnesota
Of
takes
course.
possession. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. Second, Ricky Rubio.
He showed such great defensive instincts last year. Just a terrific defensive play.
KG, that's good.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Beasley with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. And Ilgauskas kicks to Beasley. Outside Irving.
Man, shoot that shit, bro.
Back to Beasley. LeBron outside. Takes the three. Good on the shot. LeBron's got his third basket of the
They
night
double
right
team me.
there.
Why y'all not just
That is not
lining
enough
up, ready
coverage.
to
You gotta
fucking
do
knock the
better
ball?
than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Rubio the pass to Love. Garnett with the screen for Love. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Kevin, I got a chance now to look at where the Cavaliers ranked in the NBA last season. 7th in fewest turnovers per game. 14th in free throw shooting. And for team steals, a little bit to be desired there. Just made it to the top 20 in the league.
I think the most impressive aspect of their team last year, Clark, was the few turnovers that they committed. In the top 10 in the league in terms of fewest turnovers per game. And that boded well for them. Anytime they took care of the basketball, they were extremely difficult to beat. That became a big part of their identity.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, gentlemen, there has been a changeover in the front office for the Timberwolves, and it seems to be one that star Kevin Love is happy with. Previously, he publicly commented on a lack of support, a feeling that his hand injury had been questioned, and he questioned whether there was a clear plan for a team that had long been mired in a rebuild. But with the new leadership, talented teammates, and a great coach, guys, the optimism is high in Minnesota.
It would be nice to see them turn it around.
That block really
Thank you,
pissed me
Doris.
off.
Beasley outside. Beasley right side. Here's James, and he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. It'll shoot free throws. Ricky Rubio picks one up.
You know, the Cavs have been very mindful of remaining flexible in terms of the salary cap. And when you do this, you set yourself up to perhaps make a big splash in free agency at some point, and you know what's coming. They might have a chance to re-sign LeBron in 2014 with how their books look.
Minnesota making a switch here. Longley's checked in. Pekovic with a screen on Irving. He used that pick just right. Foy's got 7 points in the game.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
And that had been the rumor for a while. The Cavaliers looking to maybe mend some bridges and bring LeBron back into the mix when he gets free agency next year. Their books are certainly in order for it, Steve, and it might happen.
Hey, you never know. I mean, nobody expected LeBron to leave in the first place, so why not give yourself an opportunity? You are in his backyard. Wow, that was unbelievable.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Went to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its ear. I love it.
Yeah, this crowd is stunned.
And they should be, Kevin. That was one elaborate finish.
Brewer with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. And Brewer kicks to Rubio. Fires for three. That is good. Rubio's got 5 points in the quarter.
I thought the defense really kind of slacked off there. He's going to drill those threes when he gets a good look.
LeBron dishes to Beasley. Outside Irving. This one for three. And another three for Cleveland.
Thank you.
Another good look there, and that's his second three-pointer of the game.
And Rubio kicks to Brewer. Back to Rubio. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defensive back,
React faster.
Rubio's got 11. The Cavaliers leading by 12. James with it, and they double up James. Beasley outside. Irving passes to Beasley. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Beasley's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, his body control is what I notice. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play. Even with the defender draped all over, he's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
And, you know, this is the other thing about him. He's very sophisticated as a one-on-one defender. No matter who he's matched up with, he consistently takes away their #1 strength.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Brad Doherty, he's checked in for Verishon. And it's Price in for James.
That's a battle they haven't been winning today, guys. Their work on the glass has to improve.
And that's not the only thing that's gone against them.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Rubio outside. Brewer off a pick from Pekovic. Back to Rubio. The feed to Muhammad. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Rubio misses. Cleveland leading by 17. The pass to LeBron. Takes the lead pass. Doherty. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a three-point play chance here. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Cleveland. Martin comes in for Corey Brewer.
You know, the Wolves were devastated by injuries last year, guys, but they still did all right up here in Minneapolis. 20-21 at home, not great, but considering the injuries, a pretty solid home record.
Martin with the bucket.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
West kicks to Doherty. Pass to Price. Nance outside. West. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And back to Minnesota. They were a sneaky pick to get into the playoffs at the beginning of last year, but so much can change in the course of a season, Steve, namely injuries for the Timberwolves.
No doubt. Kevin Love going down, and that hurt them. Ricky Rubio in and out of the lineup. But there's no question when you look at the roster, some of the moves they made in the offseason, this is a pretty talented team.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Rubio dishes to Buttinger. Back to Rubio. Timberwolves passing it around. Martin the pass to Rubio. Kicks to Buttinger. He feeds it to Rubio. Outside Martin. Baseline try. And there's the rejection. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Z's checked in for Cleveland. 1:07 left in the third quarter. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Cavaliers leading by 16. Beasley outside. Beasley right side. Dishes to Price. Feeds it to Beasley. Clock at 6. Beasley right side. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
There's the dish to Buttinger. Back to Rubio. He passes to Buttinger. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Cleveland's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Beasley against Love. Beasley outside. Here's the 3. That's good. Beasley's got 12 now in this quarter. Throws it from deep. Cannot hit.
Oh,
and as
he almost hit that shit,
quarter, a double-digit deficit.
the newest issue of Dime magazine, just hit the...
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
Something else you like to see is how well they've shot their free throws tonight.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Minnesota, Rubio and Martin manning the backcourt. Corey Brewer is out there with Garnett, and it's Love in at the 5 spot. It's Beasley on the wing, guarded by Garnett. Beasley kicks to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Rubio with it. He's picked up by Irving. Beasley comes with the double team, and T is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Ilgauskas against Love. 6 to shoot. And he makes good on the layup.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Cleveland leading by 20. Here's James. And it's blocked by Love.
Oh, my God.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And the shot is good. 15 points for Kyrie Irving.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
He dishes it to Brewer. Passes to Martin. In low to Garnett. And it's blocked by Beasley. LeBron against Martin. And Ilgauskas kicks to Beasley. Lock at 6.
What a throwdown there. Man.
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
Wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
Up again. The rebound by Ilgauskas.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Beasley with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Beasley against Love. Beasley kicks to Irving. Ilgauskas a screen on Martin. From about 16. No good off the front.
I was going to say, if I didn't get that rebound,
Cavaliers
they
have
went
won
out of
3 of
bounds.
7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Beasley kicks to James. Back to Beasley. It's stolen by Martin. Now Rubio. Back to Garnett. Pass to Martin. And the rejection by Beasley.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. And Buttinger gets it to go.
Whether by design or accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
West kicks to Beasley. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Beasley's got 43 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
That shot's wide open.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
He kicks to Waiters. There's the feed to West. The pass to Beasley. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Nance. It's rebounded by Buttinger.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Buttinger's got 9 points now in just the second half. And out of bounds is the Timberwolves gain possession.
God.
And a moment now to check out who Minnesota has coming up. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
Some really good games going on. How about that Denver one? That's an interesting game.
And here's the fast break. And there's West. That good on the assist by Beasley. Beasley's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
Beautiful ball movement again.
Last 5 trips, they've all ended with a great pass, leading to a basket, Steve. I mean, they are really sharing the basketball.
Goes back up, and the layup is up and in. Beasley's got 45 points.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
And they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Verjau's checked in. Pekovic dishes to Garnett. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Well, you know, when Rajon Rondo went down last season and the Celtics looked to be out of any title contention, Kevin Garnett, guys, became a very hot topic on the trade market, and with his ability and experience, that should be no surprise.
Pass to Nance. That's in, coming off an assist from Price. Price has got 3 assists tonight.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Foy off a pick from Pekovic. Garnett with a screen on West. Here's Brewer. The shot no good. Nance with some nice D. You talked about what Garnett can bring to a team. He's still an impactful player. Offensively, a deadly jump shooter. He reached 25,000 points last season with Boston. Also a great passer.
But it's defensively where he really makes his mark. One of the best defensive forwards I think the league has ever seen. His ability to communicate, to guard pick and roll, to switch out onto point guards and stay in front of them. And then the intensity, the intangible that he brings to your club.
Shot clock at 6. Beasley, the pass to West. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves shooting the pedestrian 36% in the 4th quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. And Rubio kicks to Pekovic. And it's Rubio penetrating. Gets it to go.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Beasley for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
PG, that's good. The Cavaliers leading by 22. Beasley outside. Makes it off the glass. Beasley's got 47 points.
And he's performing at such a high level. That's why they're in the lead right now.
And Rubio kicks to Brewer. Back to Rubio. Looks for Garnett. He gets it to him. Can't hit from in close.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Beasley with it. Guarded now by Rubio. Drills it from outside. 50 points for Beasley.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter, and just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Here's Rubio. He hits it from 9.
He's been a different guy in the second half, guys. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Beasley outside. He feeds it to Verjau. Back to Beasley. Garnett comes over to help. Here's Verjau. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
And stolen by Price. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Price is running. And there's West. That good on the assist by Beasley. West has got 4 this quarter.
Well, they're winning the speed game, guys, getting out in transition.
Boy, I like the energy they play with offensively, and in the open court, tremendous flow.
Kicks it to 4. From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Nance has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Kicks it out to Beasley. Dishes it to Varejao. Back to Beasley. Rubio comes with the double team. 6 on the shot clock. Varejao passes to Beasley.
Well, so far he hasn't been able to get to the line like he did in the first. The defense is playing him a little bit smarter, backing off of him a bit and defending without foul. They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
Shved dishes to Williams. Longley. Good. And the nice assist for Williams.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Beasley outside.
Hammer time!
Wow.
Hammer time!
Boom, he jams it straight down. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't
come
remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
Oh, man, that was just amazing.
And Voigt kicks to Williams. Shoots from 12. Offensive rebound. And finished off by Longley.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Beasley inside, defended by Muhammad. Waiters passes to Beasley. From downtown. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Delonte West's checked in for Mark Price. Timberwolves shooting straight 49% from the field. Back to Williams. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Here's Beasley, and the basket good. Beasley's got 56 points in the game.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
The kick out to Williams. Kept alive, Minnesota. Muhammad dishes to Shved with the lead pass. Long lead passes to Shved. Timberwolves passing it around. Second shot opportunity, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
.16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 5 on the clock. The kick out to Williams.
He finally
For
learned.
the 3. Williams with another miss. West outside. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of it.
Actually got the ball this game and got my assist, got my first triple-double. Thank God. I'm just glad we won that game, though, but we should have won that game. Maybe still, like, look at James. Look at both James. They're just not putting up points. Like, I don't know what it is.
It's got to be a great feeling setting the team record for points tonight. How does it feel to achieve such an accomplishment?
I'm giving them open looks too. It's just like, I don't know.
It's something to be proud of for sure. To be up there at the top of the list of some pretty impressive players that have been here before me is a great honor. I never really thought of myself as being in that class. Now I just hope I can stay hot and turn that into some wins for this team.
Oh, nice. So we got the Bobcats next and the Washington Wizards. So we got a much easier schedule now. Thank God. Alright, nice. Well, I'm going to end the stream here for right now. But when I play, I'll probably play these easier games until I get a much more interesting game. Or until I do my next, let's go ahead, actually, while we're waiting, let's go ahead and look at our schedule. So when is our next key game? I think this is our next key game right here, if I'm not mistaken. Like, look at our schedule, bro. Chicago, Boston, Miami, Spurs. Yeah, I don't know, man. A lot of games, but we're 8-1 right now. Pacers are 5-3. So I don't know, man. We just gotta hope and pray that we win this conference. But we're doing good so far. So let's get my league leaders. So I'm leading the league with 40 points a game, 7.7 rebounds. Damn, Dwight almost getting like 10 rebounds a game, but he probably ain't playing against nobody crazy. Patrick Ewing. Like, Shaq got 12. God damn. It's crazy. But yeah, who else? Is anybody from my team in the top 50 players? Or at least the top 25? No, I'm the only player on the top 25 for my team. That's crazy. That means everybody else is just whatever. Bro, when am I gonna see a Cav on here? LeBron is at 81. So LeBron is at 81 right now. All these players are doing better than him. It's crazy. I mean, these motherfuckers are going for 20. Derrick Rose, Elgin Baylor, Jamal Crawford, Nikola Jokic, Martin Thornton. Like, look, oh, fuck. I don't know, man. It's gonna be a long fucking season. I'm telling you that right now, though. It's just gonna be a long season. Karl Malone is. I'm getting 3 blocks per game, and who else is getting like crazy amount of blocks per game? Oh yeah, I'm the only one getting that amount of blocks per game at power forward. Still screaming like 2 assists. I'm definitely the best power forward. I got every category except rebounding and offensive rebounds, I guess. But I mean, like, I'm winning most categories. What about centers? Who's the best center right now? Oh, it's Dwight Howard, actually. Damn, look at the centers, 10. Power forwards just don't get more. I mean, we do. Some of them do, like Charles Barkley. Like, he's a fucking animal, but like, it seems like everybody else is just like, centers will get more rebounds. The center class is just stacked, though, to be honest. So, because of rookie report. Luka is second. Pete Maravich is at 3. Nikola Jokic is at fucking 4. Ja Morant's at 5. It's a little ball. He's doing good. 11. Porzingis 13. Even the professor, he's at 15. What is he doing? 12 points a game, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. Almost. Shoot that motherfucker. Devin Booker. Zion. Giannis. Okay. Who's the worst? Shabazz Muhammad. That's because he's like literally not even playing. LeBronny's like all the way at the bottom too. Just not doing much. Dude has more minutes than me. Holy shit. Anybody got like 400 minutes? There's no way somebody's got like 400 minutes. Yeah, no. Okay. Match your stats. Yeah, I'm leading it. Gotta be. Let's see. Players of the week. I got player of the week once. No rookies anymore. Yeah, none of that stuff yet. So yeah, we got some time. Like I said, thanks for watching my live stream. I'll probably come back and play a little bit more a little bit later. Or for right now, I kind of just want to relax and eat and you know, take a shower and all that good stuff. So that's what I'm gonna go do. But in the meantime, between time, I'm gonna, like I said, probably play a few games just to get those games out of the way until I get like a much more like interesting game. But we'll just have to see. But yeah, if anything else happens, I might make like compilations on the way and like upload them to YouTube of just like dumb stuff happening. Like for instance, like my teammates in the top of the fucking backboard and all that shit, like from the past stream and stuff like that. I might take those out and like make some type of like funny compilation out of them. But I never know. But if you guys enjoyed this video, thanks for coming out, and I'll see you guys later.